What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Cam, and today I want to do kind of a different type of video than I normally do on the channel. I want to talk about some things that desperately need to be fixed here in MLB The Show 24. Because while the game's great this year, it has some absolutely alarming issues. That's not hyperbole. These things really piss me off. Before we hop in here and talk about these issues, if you're interested in more MLB The Show 24 content, be sure to check out my description down below. It's where I have my playlist with all my MLB Show 24 BR videos, rank videos, gameplays, information videos, stuff like that. So if you're looking for more videos like that and not a rant video, go ahead and check that out, link in the description below. And if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like the video as well. But we're gonna hop in here and talk about probably the #1 issue in MLB The Show 24. Pretty unanimously, and let's see if I can hop in here and display it quite quickly. Let's see if I can go ahead and forfeit this entry and hop in here to BR. Nope, I don't want to open my pack. Battle Royale, let's see if I get him first time. Okay, well, I didn't get him in here first try. I'm gonna go to the player reward, the collection award, whatever, and show you what the issue is. This card right here, and John Donaldson and Shohei Ohtani live series card are ruining gameplay in MLB The Show 24, ranked and BR. It's mostly BR at the moment, but it still plays a huge factor in ranked, and I'll talk about it here. If you're unfamiliar, last year there was a glitch for almost half of the year. 6 months, at least from what I know. I didn't play the game the entire way throughout the year, so I'm not exactly sure if it lasted even longer than that, but I know for a fact it was 6 months this glitch was in effect. If you have a two-way player, say John Donaldson, Ohtani, Babe Ruth, was there somebody last year that I'm forgetting? I don't remember. But if you had a two-way player and you brought them out of the bullpen, if you did not start them, they had max stamina every single game. So pretty much means if you draft Babe Ruth in BR, you don't apply by the same rules when you bring him out of the bullpen. You could pitch Babe Ruth all 10 games or BR run pretty much the entire game with no repercussions, full stamina. He could pitch probably 90 pitches in BR before he even gets tired. And they fixed it last year, I think, and we're back to the same place we were last year. I do not understand how we're back in the same spot. How you fixed it last year after so long. Obviously, it's got to be a harder fix than us people that play the game understand clearly, or else it wouldn't be this long, you would think. But I mean, you have to put in a temporary fix at bare minimum, right? Because maybe you can't fix the true problem, right? But you have to at least disable taking two-way players out of the bullpen. How hard could that possibly be to put in a hot fix today to say, for the meantime, while we cannot fix this glitch that's plagued our game for over 6 months last year and is back at launch this year, we can't fix that, but we're going to disable Ohtani, Donaldson, Babe Ruth. You cannot bring them out of the bullpen. You have to start them if you want to play them. That would solve the issue for the meantime. I mean, how that's not a hot fix is beyond me. It's truly ruining BR, and it's in the majority of where it's plaguing the game is BR. I haven't ran into it enough personally to get super angry about it, but this can't still be a glitch. I mean, this was half the year last year, and like I said, the hot fix, while it isn't a fix, it would solve 90% of the problem. I mean, how often would you really bring in Babe Ruth with no stamina out of the bullpen? You only bring him in out of the bullpen during a game because he has full stamina. I don't understand how it's still a problem. And also, I think people are shy to criticize SDS, which is who makes MLB The Show 20, MLB The Show, if you're unaware, because they're a smaller company. And while the game has issues, it's still head and shoulders clear of any other sports game that's ever come out, in my opinion. I mean, it's not. If you don't enjoy the gameplay, if you don't enjoy baseball, then you don't enjoy baseball. I get that, 100%. Some people don't enjoy some kind of sports, 100% understand. But you can't tell me the gameplay in the game is worse than 2K or Madden. It's not a debate, quite frankly. It's not even close. But once again, it's a great game, but they have its issues, and this issue, it's gone on far too long to be exempt from criticism. I mean, and I'm talking for somebody that takes advantage of it. If I'm in ranked, I will bring out my Donaldson. I will bring out my Ohtani. Because if you don't, you are at a disadvantage. And you may call that grimy, you may call that playing unfair or not true, quote unquote. But I mean, if you're not taking advantage of it, you're playing a hand down. And while I take advantage of it, I would much rather just be gone. But yeah, BR, huge issue. Ranked, still an issue. Big problem. And the fact that it's gone this long, I say it 18 times. It's just, I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't disable the two-way players. My second biggest issue, and it might not be a bigger issue for a lot of people because they might not play this game mode extensively, ranked co-op. As you can see, my ranked co-op rating is 536. I play ranked co-op a lot. I've played probably over 20 hours of ranked co-op, I would guess, maybe a little less, but around 20 hours. I mean, this is the only way to play with friends at MLB The Show. And it got introduced, what was it, last year or the year before? It's always had its issues. This year, I feel like its issues are worse than ever fucking before. This game mode is not a real game mode. If you don't play this game mode, you don't understand. It's not a real game mode. You're flipping a coin if you get to play or not. I mean, I've seen multiple clips of people hitting a home run. It's saying lost connection, and then it says they lose the game, and then they get rating points, or it says they win the game and they lose rating points. It disconnects about every other game for random reasons, and it's not just me; it's the entire community just experiencing stupid disconnects. Sometimes you have glitches where there's a righty starter pitching. So he's throwing his right hand, and the ball is coming from his left hand that's at his side. Like, how? Like, just remove the game mode. I mean, just if you don't care, if you're not gonna, if you're gonna release a half-baked ass game mode, don't put it in the game. Don't put it in the game. The game doesn't work. I only played it enough just so I get to play with my friends in this game. Other than that, I have no urge to play this game mode. This game mode stinks. You get no progress from it either. I mean, there's no missions for ranked co-op in here. The only progress you get is pitcher team affinity stuff. It's like innings pitched. You don't get parallel progress. I mean, it's not a game mode. It's not real. It might as well not be in the game. The only purpose it serves me is to play with some friends and have some funny moments. But when I play it, half the time I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time. I'll win a game and lose rating points, or I play a game and get no progress for anything. What is the point of the game mode? That one really strikes home with me because I play it so much, I think more than the average person, just to play with friends, and it's just, it's not a real game mode. It's just not real. And the worst part about this game mode is they've instituted when you quit a game, in MLB The Show, you get a quote unquote like quit timer, like a ban timer, for anywhere from 30 minutes to I've seen a 10-hour ban for quitting a game. This isn't some fucking tournament. This isn't ranked play in Rainbow Six Siege. It's the only 9-inning game mode in the game. Why am I someone should be able to quit this game without getting a fucking 10-hour ban, any ban really. And you know what makes it worse is when you get disconnected in co-op. Yeah, don't worry, you're getting the ban too. I've got a 2-hour ban before in ranked co-op for a game that I was winning. I hit a home run. It said disconnect, and then I lost points and got a ban. What are you fucking talking about? Those are the two really biggest issues. I'll talk about a third issue here that I don't think is that big of an issue. When you look at other sports games, the lack of communication from SDS is alarming. I mean, most of the times when stuff comes out in the game, yes, they do reveal streams for Team Affinity. Most of the time, stuff comes to the game like new headliners, whatever. We know like when it just pops in the game all of a sudden. I feel like unless I'm uninformed, if I'm uninformed, let me know in the comments below. But I feel like half the stuff that comes in this game just pops up, and there's no timer on these packs. You don't know when they go away. This vault pack came out of nowhere that day. They posted on Twitter like an hour before. I'll give it to them. The headliners packs, they just change randomly. There's no timer. Sometimes they last longer, sometimes they last shorter. The chase packs, you have no idea how long these cards are in packs. The The spring breakout ones, pack one went away just instantaneously. The Seoul series was supposed to come out like 4 days before it did, and they pushed it back 1 day, and they pushed it back 2 days, and then it just showed up. I think the lack of communication from them really hurts them. I don't think it's that alarming to a lot of people because they do so much right with the game. There's not a lot of issues. You know, EA has like Ultimate Team has like huge issues like every single day, and they have to put like tweets about it and Maker and stuff like that. MLB doesn't have that problem, so the lack of communication isn't really, I don't think, talked about at all. But I find it to be a problem when I'm trying to like, is new stuff coming to the game today? Oh, I don't know. Let me just look. Let me guess. Like no communication whatsoever. I think that would help them a lot. But yeah, that's kind of my 3 biggest issues with the game. And I don't have a lot of issues. Obviously, it's only 3, but I just think they're the first 2 are massive. I mean, your entire online experience is getting butchered. And while maybe you haven't come across Babe Ruth enough or haven't come across John Donaldson enough, you will. And if you don't agree yet, you will agree eventually that it is a massive issue that could be 90% fixed with a hot fix. And I said a million times, I don't understand how it's in the game. I don't understand why rank co-op's in the game because it's not a real game mode. That's kind of a rant video. I love the game so far this year. I think gameplay is the best it's ever been. I'm having the most fun with MLB The Show that I've ever had in my life. It's the best one that I think that's came out, in my personal opinion, but it's not exempt from criticism. SDS isn't exempt from criticism. You know, they still have issues, so I want to talk about them in this video. But it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying MLB The Show 24. So if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more MLB The Show. If you're seeing this video, I'm going to have an investment video out later tonight. But if it's the next day, then it must already be out, so go check it out on the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.